Let's start this video with a quick question. What do you think your Spotify playlist, is it a type of a data set? What do you think? Yep, it is. So if I ask you, is it ordinal, nominal, interval, or ratio? What do you think? Let's figure it out in the coming sections of this video. Okay, so now let's quickly understand the different types of data in statistics because it makes life very interesting once you start to know how you can classify your data sets. So first, the easiest, the nominal data. Like I said, it's just a name or a label to a thing. Like Instagram filters, genders, name of cars, name of students, blah blah blah. Very easy to comprehend. No issues in this, right? So let's move on to the next. Ordinal data. So there is an order that exists, but the gaps are not equal. For example, top 10 shows on Netflix that you get to see, but it doesn't mean that something which is at first rank and something which is at 10th rank have equal amount of differences between them. Or for example, the rating you give to your Uber driver, a 5 rating and a 3 rating, you can never tell what is the actual difference between them. Any other example you can think of where ordinal data is used in your day-to-day life? Help me by typing it in the comment. Now let's talk about interval scales or interval data. The key feature would be it has equal gaps, but there are no true zeros. For example, the time. So the difference between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. is exactly 1 hour. The difference between 2 p.m. and 3 hour is exactly 1 hour. You can tell it, you can calculate it. Now, if we talk about from the perspective of research, a lot of us use Likert scale based questionnaire, which have like 5-point scale, 7-point scale, fully disagree, neutral, agree, fully agree, Now that's a peculiar space because it can be looked at as ordinal data, but it can also be looked at as interval data, depending upon the research objectives, depending upon the research data and the statistical tools you want to use. So that remains an interesting area to be explored further when we come to the testing in statistics using software like SPSS, Jamovi, etc. Ratios, everyone's favorite kind of data, easy to work, easy to use in data analysis. So the key attributes of ratio data is that there are equal gaps and there exists an absolute zero, unlike an interval data. For example, if balance in your bank account is 0, it does mean there is no money. But if I compare an interval data and say temperature and say 0 degree Celsius, that doesn't mean absence of temperature. So that's how the ratio is like the purest form of data that we like to work with as researchers. So let's say, does doom scrolling before bed increases the anxiety in Gen Z? I think pretty relevant topic in today's context where not just Gen Z, I think everybody is doom scrolling in one form or the other. Okay, now let's say we are trying to study different platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So these platforms would be nominal data. Yeah. Now, if we're talking about anxiety levels, and let's say to keep things simple, it's self-rated anxiety levels. So it would be an ordinal data because it is on a scale. And if we're trying to measure sleep quality, then again, let's say somebody is giving me a rating on a 3-star, 3-star being the best quality of sleep, 0 or 1 star is worst kind of sleep. So it would be more of an interval kind of data. And if we talk about how many minutes someone is actually spending in doom scrolling, it would be ratio kind of data. I hope now you're getting the understanding, the different kind of data, how to structure your research questions based on them. So if you like it, please follow because I will try my best to bring creativity to research, to statistics, and try to publish a video every week going onwards. Do let me know if there are any specific topics you want me to cover. or else I'll follow my own pattern. Thank you. See you soon.